Thank you. That's carried. So here we go. I will now hear from the community boards. First up is Banks Peninsula. Is Lynn there, please? Thank you.
So many chairs. Which one to sit on? Ata Marie, good morning to everybody. It's great to be here again. As promised last time, I have a couple of photos of Waitangi Day in O'Kane's Bay last month at the beginning and the end of the presentation today. The folks from Kokorarata Runaka and O'Kane's Bay Museum beautifully hosted close to 3,000 people for the commemorations on this very hot but extremely special day. And as you can see, that's not even half of the crowd. They were all the way down the road as well. An extremely special and amazing event. Decisions under delegation. So the Akaroa Croquet Club, you try and say that 10 times really fast, were happy when the board struck the ball through the wickets when we recently granted a land building lease. It's a bit of croquet dad pun there. We also supported Te Ahu Patiki Charitable Trust to gain a fire risk analysis report from discretionary response funding. And the board noted the Runanga representatives of O'Kane Bay Reserve Committee who were nominated by Ngāi Tahu. And as you may have seen, I see these signs for Sale GP here in Christchurch. It is coming soon and we're very excited. The board held an open briefing with the lovely people from Christchurch NZ to understand the progress that is being made towards this big event. Especially encouraging are the efforts being made towards looking after the wildlife with a dedicated dolphin supervisor and arrangements being made with local businesses to increase the flow of people into the village. An example of this is so-called watch parties in various places where you go, watch and have a party. We have a new walkway open. This may be the perfect motivation to get your hiking shoes out and make the most of autumn with the new walkway, Steadfast to Summit Road. A 1 kilometre track has been created linking Steadfast Reserve and Cass Bay to the Summit Road, climbing to the Crater Rim track walkway. The community advocated for the creation of this track and rangers have been working with locals to bring it to life since the board signed off on the plan in 2021. It's great to see it open to the public and make sure you add it to your list of places to explore. Our community focus this month is the Akaroa Boat Park. As you can see from the photo there, it's pretty crammed full. During the day, camper vans / freedom campers are unfortunately taking up the boat parking. This means there is often no parking available for boats and trailers who use the launch site, especially during the summer season that we've just had. This area is near the main slipway and it has wonderful wide car parks made for the boats and trailers, but I would imagine that camper vans find the flat, wide parks preferable to many other places in Akaroa. Perhaps we could be hospitable and offer the visitors with wider camper van parks somewhere more appropriate for them in the future. The next bunch of images are from Birdling's Flat Art on the Fence grand opening last month. Local artists and the creative community team have made an impressive permanent art installation right in the heart of Birdling's Flat. On the opening day, the artworks on the fence were one by one revealed to the large and expectant crowd. World-acclaimed entertainer, busker and local mullet man was the MC for this fun event, and it was a grand opening that celebrated the wonderful work and vision of Birdling's Flat artists that are now for all to see. And lastly, I will leave you with this image of the majestic waka that the crew navigated towards the O'Kane's Bay crowd on Waitangi Day. To me, like many others, I'm sure it was an awe-inspiring moment that I'll remember for a long time. Kia ora, and thank you for your time. Do I have time for questions? Ooh, 1 minute.
Councillor Johansson just beat you to the punch.
Oh, thank you. Just quickly, for Cell GP, have you seen a copy of the mammal management plan? Has it been finalised?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
It would be good to see.
Do you think the council needs to raise that with whoever?
It can be forwarded, I'm sure, but it's well under control with Christchurch.
It's the knitting. Yep.
Well,
I've been told many times they're all over it.
yeah. I'm just mindful we've only got a few weeks before the event, and we did ask previously for a review, and we haven't had. I don't think we've had anything back about what's happening.
Andrew, please.
The marine management plan, the plan is the responsibility of ECAN and DOC and the event owner, because it's a water-based plan.
Right, council did ask Christchurch NZ for a copy, and we were told we'd get one.
I'm sure they'll be happy to release a copy once it's complete.
So I think that's what Yanni's
it's
asking
being
for.
worked on right now.
Sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, so now we have Spraden Cashmere Heathcote, please.